a long time ago when we were all little, and any of you who knew our Daddy John. So we were sitting at the table in Winter Haven, Florida, and it was Brenda and Snooki, myself, and Daryl. What?
Sit down. Don't call me that.
Oh, no, I can do that. I'm your older sister. So we were sitting at the table, and I don't know what Snooki did to Brenda, but he had her laughing. And she laughed so hard that she spit her food out on Daddy John's plate. Now, all y'all who know Daddy John, he wasn't having that. He took that newspaper and he hit her upside the head with it. And me and Daryl and Snooki and Brenda too, we were just cracking up. We were laughing so hard. Did I get that story right? No. Okay, you're going to tell it right. But I just want to say this. The other thing about Brenda, one more thing was that you might not know this, but she used to stick pork and beans up her nose.
Now that is true, and that goes to her creativity because she did that to hide it because she didn't want to eat it. Yeah, but that story though, it's like this. We all know that Daddy John had this thing about putting too much food in your mouth, and you know he'll really get on you if you put too much food in your mouth. So everybody had eaten, and just like usual, me and Brenda was the last one at the table, poking around, you know, just playing around in the food. And we had corn on the cob. So I said, hey Brenda, let's race with the corn. And you know how you just chew it and you don't swallow it, but you just get it in your mouth. So both of us like had a mouthful of corn, and here comes Daddy John coming in the kitchen fixing his plate, right? And she's sitting up there like this. And so Daddy John fixed his plate and he put it down, right? And I was cracking up, right? I was cracking up because I knew she was getting ready to get in trouble. So she put the plate down. Daddy John put the plate down. As soon as he put the plate down, Brenda just burst out laughing and spit corn all over Daddy John. But I want to tell y'all something else though. Everybody know Brenda. She's a nice, kind person, right? And we went to school together. She was just 1 year older than me, so most of our lives from kindergarten all the way up through high school, we was going to school together. And Brenda was always doing something to somebody, and I wouldn't let nobody mess with Brenda. I don't care if it was a girl, boy, transgender, or what. If you mess with my sister, you gotta come see me. But you know, Mom didn't let me fight. That goes along with the other story. Karen is our older sister, and you know, it's getting that time. The mind is the first thing that starts going. Okay, but it was this one time that this girl was messing with Brenda, and I was getting ready to go and do my little thing, and Brenda was like, come on, just follow me to my house, you know. And Brenda, like, I was getting ready to go do my little thing because the girl was walking behind Brenda and I was getting ready to go take care of it. And Brenda said, that's all right, I got it, like that. And she just kept on walking and I'm standing like, I said, oh, that's smart. She's gonna get in the house and she's gonna stay in the house, she's not gonna come back. But we got to the house and you remember how you was young and it's always a big crowd when they think it's gonna be a fight and they just following people around just to see a fight. And so the girl was in the yard. You got this crowd in the yard, and I'm standing out there like, I don't know what y'all standing here for because Brenda not coming back out that house. But Brenda ran out of the house She had some shorts on. She had a little shirt tied up like that. She ran over to that girl and she did that little helicopter thing. And she grabbed the girl's hair. And I'm not exaggerating. You know how things slow down and you can see images? But Brenda was pulling the girl by the hair. And she was just punishing her. I'm like,
she ain't need a big brother no more.
I know, right? But Brenda had a side though that if she was the kindest person, but you know if you back there into that corner, you know you better watch out, you know, because she'll get you. But
I got one about Brenda too. So I know why Brenda wanted to become a nurse. Okay, I mean I don't remember this, but this is
This ain't about me.
I know why Brenda wanted to become a nurse because the story that I got was where you going? I tell you to stay there. So one day, some kind of way, Brenda and Snooki, they were playing, and Snooki cut his foot, right? So Brenda took him to the tub to clean his foot, to clean the sore. But some kind of way they stopped up the tub, right? And so of course you know when it bleed, the water, the water, it looked like he had a whole tub full of bloody water. You know that he was bleeding real bad. So by the time my mother came home, Snooki was underneath the bed. His foot was wrapped up. Brenda was feeding him a little bit of water at a time. And she said, "Ma, he's dying." And she was like, Snooki was like, I'm dying. But I think from that time on, that's when Brenda wanted to become a nurse because of taking care of Snooki, stopping the blood, the bleeding from Snooki.